Let's get this thing started. I agree with David. Can you believe it? It is Sunday night. We are in October. I don't know about you and where you're from. And by the way, those of you as you join, let me know where you're from. But right here in Arkansas, it's starting to feel so nice. There was a awesome breeze today. Still a little bit warm, but as we get into this week, it's gonna feel so nice. I'm so ready for fall. I am, and it's one of my favorite times of year to cruise. It really is. A big hello to all you Islanders. I know that you're joining. It's been a busy Sunday. If your Sunday looks like our Sunday around the house, we're always trying to, get the deep clean for the week on Sunday. It's I wish it were deeper, but we get the house clean. We go to the grocery store. We get everything purchased for the week and get ahead of the game as much as we can. I know probably you did the same. I hope you had a great weekend. David is here, and I agree. We're ready to get this party started. Michael is here as well. I'm glad that you're here, Michael. SCT Adventures, hello, and happy Sunday evening. Mima is here, and she's way northeast. We are a long ways away. I am a Patriot fan, by the way. Love the Patriots, love Tom Brady, but the Patriots came back today. They were in Houston. They were down quite a bit, but they came back. Nadine is here from Florida, sunny Florida. We love Florida. We visit Florida several times a year, not just to cruise, but we go to the Panhandle quite a bit. Gulf Shores, Alabama, and then we go to Destin quite a bit as well. Carolyn is here from Oklahoma. And how about Oklahoma-Texas game? I know I keep on referencing sports, but in our household, sports is held right up there with cruising, okay? We love sports as well. So Lynn is here. Yes, the Astros, it's an awesome time of year. It is. Football is underway. Baseball is getting to their playoffs, and baseball is so much fun to watch in October. William is here. Hello. Glad that you're here, William. SCT, of course, they're from South Georgia, and oh my gosh, you have a new number one team in college football. It's those Georgia Bulldogs who laid it down to us Razorbacks last weekend. Yep. Cruising on the Nadine says she's cruising next Sunday on the Magic, and you're going to love that. Everyone, as you join, say hello. Nadine is cruising next week, and I can't wait for 1 week. 1 week from today, I can finally say it's cruise week. We cruise October the 21st. We are 11 days away from cruising, and I am so excited. I really am. We've got everything booked. Everything's ready to go. Honestly, check-in, of course, was done this past week. Cheers package is purchased. We're ready to go. We really are ready to go. We just have some concerns on flights. We'll talk about that here in a second. But Nadine, I hope you have a great time on the Magic, and we'll talk more about the Breeze coming up. There are several Islanders going on the Breeze with us. This was kind of a last-minute trip. I wanted a getaway trip. I wanted a 4-day cruise. Let me ask all you Islanders who have joined so far, have you ever taken a 4-day cruise? I've never taken one. This is in my decade of cruising, I've never cruised for 4 days. I'm kind of scared that it's not going to be long enough. I'm just going to get the party started, and it's going to be time to leave. Have you gone on a 4-day cruise, and what are your thoughts on a 4-day cruise? Because that is exactly what we're about to embark on. We're going to talk about it a little bit more, but there's a lot of Islanders. I mean, it was last minute. I announced it, and so many of you booked. You could book. You live in the Galveston or Houston area. Several people had a lot of credit with Carnival. They had rewards points with their credit card. They could fly. And you booked simply because we said that we were going, and that is much appreciated. It really, really is. I can't wait to spend a nice long weekend with all of you. Let's see what we got going on. I'm going to catch up on chat. Always remember, if I'm talking to you in the camera, don't let that keep you from typing away, asking questions. If you have a question, say question in your comment. I will always try to answer it and approach everybody. I may get behind, but I always try to catch up. Carolyn Boomer Sooner, how about that game yesterday? You're down by 3 scores. Texas looks great, and I'm loving it because the Razorbacks beat Texas a couple of weeks ago. And so them winning makes us look better. And then here we go. Here come the Sooners. And before you know it, the Sooner caught up. The Sooners won the game. How about that? Wolverines looked awesome. It really did. Paul, the Packers today, a very close game. The field goals. Oh, my gosh. Missed field goal. Missed by both sides. But finally, Mason Crosby came up big in the end. David, hello. How about them Cowboys and that game right there against the Giants? Injuries. I was watching that game, injury after injury after injury, but the Cowboys looked good. The first time, I guess they're 4-1 now, first time in several years. So we're going to see what happens. Trent is here. Hello, Trent. Hope you're doing okay. Jamie is here. Hello. Rita is in Little Rock. Rita, you are 40 minutes away from where I'm at. I am just north of Conway. You know exactly probably where that's at. I'm glad that you're here with us. 27 days away for us, back-to-back on the Symphony. The Symphony of the Seas is going to be absolutely wonderful. It really is. We'll talk more about just the industry here in a second in general. It's an amazing time right now. It really is. David, I just got off the breeze in August. I remember you took that trip. I know that you had a blast. I saw all your pictures from the ship, from your excursions. Lynn has gone on several 4-day cruises. If you could sum it up, if you've been on a 4-day cruise and you can sum it up in a sentence or a phrase, tell me what that is. Because I have never done a 4-day, I've never done a 5-day, I've never done a 6-day. Every time I've stepped on a foot on a cruise ship, it's been for a week or longer. So this is totally new for me. It really, really is. And Lynn, I like what you said, a quick way to recharge. And if that's what it is, that's exactly what I'm looking for, because things have been so busy. You guys keep on commenting away. I'm going to keep talking. Things have been busy, but we're in a transition phase right now. I've told several of you, used to Sunday night, 7 o'clock p.m., that was our staple time. That's when we did everything. That's when we went live every single week. But it's been a wild time. I coach my sons' 6 and under baseball team. They started flag football in our community. It's the first year they have flag football for ages kindergarten, or grades kindergarten through 2nd grade. No one wanted to coach that. I wanted to help, but I ended up being the head coach. So every single night, besides Sunday and Wednesday, we try to reserve those two for family time and church. But we have practice or a game of football and baseball every night, but it's almost done. This coming week is the last week. It's the last week, and I love it, but I'm ready for a break. But then we turn the page quickly. Keep on commenting. I see all kinds of comments. If you have questions, let me know. We turn the page. I referee high school and college basketball, and so basketball's coming up very, very soon. I just had the call today with one of my assigners, and he gave me 38 nights I will be away from my family. I hate that part of it. But investing in our local communities, refereeing and trying to make sure that whatever 2 teams are on the floor, have an even shake at things. So it's a busy time. I know it's a busy time for everybody. Michael, let's say my Mobile cruises, they were canceled. I know I was surprised, honestly. I really was. You switched to the Valor out of New Orleans January 31st. That will be awesome. Was anyone else impacted by cruise cancellations this past week? I really was surprised, and I made a video, of course, and tried to make sense of it, tried to share how I was making sense of it. There's several things that went across my mind. The first one is, are the ports ready, to handle multiple ships? There's still several ports closed, and so, I started to think, maybe there's not enough port officials and port authority workers for multiple ships to come in, and that may be part of it. And then it's really, I thought about demand. The demand, it really is down right now for the rest of the year, and January and February of next year, it's down. But it is what it is. It's down. Ship capacities, Carnival wants to be at 70, and some ships are at 70. David, thank you so much for that super chat. That's going to go a long way. I promise you, we've got a lot to buy. We still have to buy our premium internet package. I've got a new tripod I'm going to try out this cruise. I bought a new one last cruise. It did not It was not as advertised, I can tell you that. I had to fight to take it back. Got a new one. Thank you so much for that super chat. That's going to help us, I promise you that. But, and now I forgot what I was saying. Mobile. Yeah. Demand is going to pick up next year for sure, but I just wondered if the demand was there. You would think, though, on the sensation on a Mobile with the size of ship that it is, that they could have reached the capacity they wanted to, and that's what I was talking about. The Carnival wants 70%. Listen, I've got friends on the Mardi Gras this week. Jay Eddy, who's usually here, one of our Islanders, he's on the Mardi Gras, and I heard it's not official yet because I haven't heard from enough people that I know and trust. I need to hear it from multiple people, but we're looking at 75 to 80%. I've heard on the Mardi Gras and a couple of other ships. So I wonder if they're trying to dial it up some, especially if you watch the news, cases are down and new cases and vaccinations up. So I wonder if they're trying to dial it up a little bit, but there's several ships. The Magic, the last few cruises have been between 50 and 57%. The Vista was between 50 and 60% last week, so it's going to be interesting. It really is, but I was surprised by the cancellation. I really was. William Carnival Glory in February anniversary cruise, 29 years. Congratulations, William, on 29 years. That is awesome. Amanda and I are celebrating 10 years the same way. This December, 10 years of marriage, December 17th, and then 10 years of cruising. Our first cruise was December 18th of 2011, and we're excited for that. And David, your comment just actually popped up down there. A 4-day cruise is not quite long enough. I think it's good for people who cruise a lot, which may be us, and know how to get the most out of their cruise. So I appreciate that so much. Lynn, thank you for that. Thank you for that goal, $19.99. I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. I could go on and on. I work. You guys know that I work. I have a full-time job, but I do my absolute best to help you. You reach out to me on YouTube, comments, you message me on Facebook, and if you've ever reached out to me, I really, really do try to help you any way that I can. Carolyn, of course, and Carolyn, her husband, who cruise a lot, and they found us several months ago, and they're here selling the Mardi Gras for Thanksgiving week, booked a Cove balcony, and so looking forward to it. Carolyn, that is awesome. It really is. And cruising over Thanksgiving is special. I've only done it one time, but it is super, super special. And we can talk about that. And Lynn, again, it pops up on my screen twice, and I'm amazed by that super chat. Thank you so much for that. It means the world to us. It really, really does. Cruising on Thanksgiving. It's so neat to wake up and watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which I hope is going to be live this year. I haven't heard. Has anybody heard if it's back to being live and people being able to go downtown and see it? I hope it is. Last year it wasn't, and it wasn't quite the same. But you can watch Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on Lido. And it's warm on Lido. And it's just and there's a traditional Thanksgiving meal. And you can have... I did this. I had the traditional Thanksgiving meal of turkey, and we call it dressing. Dressing and stuffing are two different things, but I think they had stuffing on board and a green bean casserole and cranberry sauce. It was a blast. And hey, we spend money anyway on Black Friday, do we not? We spend money always at Friday. Why not splurge and take a cruise? So that is absolutely great that you're doing that, Carolyn. Charlie's Roll is here from Dallas. Georgia, again, Georgia Bulldogs, #1. Margie's here taking a 5-day, and that was too short, so I wouldn't want to do a 4-day. That's not what I want to hear, but that's the longest I could sneak away. It was. And so Roxanne is here, 4-day cruise. I don't know. I think it may be worth the effort for me. It is a lot of effort to get there. And if I didn't have so many, reward flight miles with Southwest, which, oh my gosh, have y'all heard about Southwest? I mean, it's unreal what's going on right now with Southwest. David, David, thank you for that. I do need a drink fund. I'm going out of Galveston, and everyone knows that's cruised out of Galveston or New York City. Cheers doesn't kick in day one. You got to pay for your own drinks day one. So, David, I promise you that $4.99 is going toward my first drink here in 11 days. I can promise you that. Let me scroll back up. I told you I always catch up here. We got a lot going on. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Yeah, Southwest Airlines. That's what I was going to say. A 4-day cruise. I have points. I booked it. The flights were cheap with points. But today scared me. Have you guys seen this? And this is what I wanted to mention tonight with the travel industry, okay? There's so much going on with cruising. It's amazing to see the success that the industry has had. Carnival has been wildly successful. You guys probably saw the stats last week. John Hill, I know, shared a graphic from Christine Duffy and her team on the number of passengers that have cruised and the number of people who have been on Bolt already, 11,000 people, and 500,000 guys burgers have been served, and I think over 800,000 brewskis have been poured. And Royal Caribbean, they've been awesome. Knocked it out of the park. Celebrity, who started it all June the 28th. The cruise industry is rocking right now. And you guys know how the media covers the cruise industry. The cruise industry is in the news when something goes wrong. When something goes wrong, bam, it's everywhere. CNN, Fox, all of it is there. When things are going well, it's not really covered. But what is a mess right now is the airline industry. Southwest Airlines, who we use a lot, we love their, 2 bags fly free. It's flexible dates, so if you need to cancel and move your flight, cancel your flight, you get your money back. There's no fees assessed. I love Southwest, but over 1,000 flights canceled today, and they had several hundred canceled yesterday. I have read horror stories, and I hope no one is on here that this affects. If it does, please let us know. But I've read horror stories from people trying to fly, their flights canceled, they're trying to find something else. You know, when you go to find a flight last minute, it is just outrageously expensive. Some people have changed their mind and driven to the port. Some people have missed their cruise. I've read several people who have missed their cruise because of these flight cancellations, and that scares me. I'm flying 11 days. But it's midweek. I'm flying out on Wednesday the 10th. The 20th. Wednesday the 20th of this month. So I'm hoping maybe it's a quieter day and I'm not impacted. But it scares me to death. It really, really does. But how about the cruise industry right now? Rocking and rolling. I want to ask you this as you keep on commenting. I keep on catching up. Do you have a cruise? This is my first question of the night. Do you have a cruise booked for the rest of this year, the remainder of this year? We have less than 90 days left. So do you have a cruise booked for the remainder of this year? We know Carolyn does. We know Derek does. Do you have one booked? Okay? If you don't have one booked, if you were given one of these offers that we're seeing being flown around, $10 cruises, $25 cruises, could you take it? Could you take it? That's what I want to know. Do you have a cruise booked the rest of this year? Let's see what we've got right here. We're going to catch up. David says it's not quite long enough. That's what I'm going to be afraid of. But Charlie's World, we've always done 4 and 5 day cruises. Never done anything longer. So that's interesting. The opposite. I've never done anything shorter. Charlie's World, he's never done anything longer. Charlie, I challenge you. Take something longer than 5 days. The Breeze has a 6-day out of Galveston. Oreo 7. Go a full week. And the 8 days are awesome. They really are. Maybe take a small bag and enjoy the getaway. That's what I told Amanda. I said, I'm going to pack in a carry-on, and she doesn't believe me. And I might try that because I take tops and shorts and flip-flops all day during the day. I wear what I'm supposed to at night to the dining room, but it's comfortable for sure. So, Rodney, here we go. Question, Derek. I ordered 3 of the Abbott test in my name. Can my wife use also, or would she have to order in her name? She can use those as well. As long as if you're talking about you just bought them online, you entered your name, your address, all that stuff, they came to you, that's okay. That's fine that you bought them. It's going to be when that test is taken at home, is self-administered through health, telemed. You have to make sure that her information, though, is shared when she takes that test for sure. And it's got to be exact. Names spelt the way they're supposed to be spelt. Birthdays, the exact day. But she will be fine. She can take one of those. That is a great question. It really, really is. And sometimes those tests come in a 3-pack. So That's okay. It is. You should be good right there. Jamie, test Thursday, Breeze Saturday, Dream 8-day Thanksgiving week. How about that, Jamie? Keep me posted on the Breeze. Let me know how that goes. I've been following close along. Cookie is on board right now, but they're about to switch. I think it's actually the 21st cruise. So, Jamie, I think you're going to have Cookie. But I think October 21st, the cruise director switched. That's going to be interesting for sure. I'll keep you updated on that. Anna's going on the Panorama in 12 days. And I'm hearing the Panorama is a ship to go on right now. It's got one of the lowest capacity levels. If that's what you're into, I've got a question here too in a little bit. Some people don't like these low capacities. They like the higher capacities. They're people watchers. They want to see the activities. But some of us like the 50% capacity. So, and that's going to be awesome. In 12 days. Lynn, I live close to Galveston, so it's easier to go. I'll open the office on a Thursday, work till 10 a.m. Oh my gosh, Lynn. Drive to Galveston, come back on Monday and work the afternoon. Lynn, I am envious. I am jealous, and so many other islanders are the same right now. I can promise you that. It's an 8.5-hour drive for me. A flight is easy. Sometimes they're nonstop from Little Rock. Sometimes they stop at Love Field with Southwest. But I cannot imagine going in Thursday, you work, you come back Monday, you work. I need to move. I need to leave Arkansas. I need to go. Charlie's World, our sensation, 122 was canceled. We moved to the Valor on 115. That's good news. It is. I hate that the sensation was canceled. Like I said, surprised by it, but I'm glad that you moved and you're able to go. Yep. SET Adventures, we had already switched from the Liberty to the Sunrise. We felt it probably wouldn't sell, and that was a good choice. It turns out it was a good choice. Absolutely. Michael, the demand is high in Alabama. Don't know why Mobile was canceled. I agree with you, especially the ship size. They could have filled it, the sensation, to whatever they wanted to. If they wanted 70, if they wanted 75, they could have filled it for sure. Absolutely. Glenda, let's see where it went. This thing, it jumps around sometimes. Here we go. Glenda, love going out of Mobile, easy access and nice hotels, and I agree. I love Mobile. When we drive to either Gulf Shores, Alabama, or Destin, we always stop and at least have brunch or lunch there in Mobile. We absolutely love Mobile. SET Adventures, we just booked the Valor for Thanksgiving. Looking forward to it. You're going to have a blast. It's going to be awesome. We are looking for a Thanksgiving cruise, okay? Tell me if you're in this position. Tell me if you're in this position. Of course, it's me and Amanda, our two boys, and we're going to go. As long as if we can get exemptions, we're going to go. We haven't had luck several times since the cruise restart. But they might be on here, but my in-laws, they don't like the idea. They don't like us. We've done Thanksgiving cruise before. They said it was the worst Thanksgiving they ever had. I told them, come join us. If it was so bad, let's go cruise. But that's been a few years ago that we did that, but we are actively looking for a Thanksgiving cruise. Our mind is not made up yet. I know we've got Mardi Gras, we've got the Valor, so we'll see. We may end up on one of those ships. I'm telling you right now, I'm just scared to. If Carnival said, if you book today, we will give you 2 exemptions for your 2 boys. Deal? We're done. If they could guarantee it, I would do it. But honestly, I need to just pull the trigger. If we don't get it, we don't get it. If we do get it, then that's what I want. So, Trent, here we go. I'm so scared they won't have this fixed with Southwest before we fly. I'm wondering if it's the day before is enough. I agree. I know there are several Islanders actually who posted on our Facebook page. If you're not on Island Time yet on Facebook, the link is in the description of this video. But there are some that posted, I believe, on our Facebook page, and some that messaged me directly who are supposed to fly back today out of Houston, and they're being told maybe Tuesday is the earliest. If they stick with Southwest, they could go somewhere else, of course. But Trent, I'm right there with you. I'm scared. So we'll see if I can just get there. I'm flying in the day before. Lynn, absolutely right. Hopefully they get it fixed. Let's see. Charlie's World. I love Southwest. They have to get it together by the end of the month. Hopefully they will. If you've seen the news, there's all kinds of disputes right now in the airline industry. Some of it has to do with vaccines and vaccine mandates. You've probably heard the news on United. Southwest is some of that is those issues. So it is what it is. It is. David, of course, says, living in Texas, I always drive to Galveston. That's easy, and I love Galveston. I really do. Philip, our group family vacation is on the Carnival Mardi Gras, December 18th, 8th day, out of Port Canaveral. We're from Mississippi. Just found your channel. Good luck. Thank you very much, Philip, for that. Mississippi, you're close to us. We visit Mississippi often as well. We go, for a long time we went to Tunica, but then we've got casinos here in Arkansas, so we don't go as much as we used to. But you're going to love the Mardi Gras. You really will. December 18th, that's perfect, just before Christmas. The ship is going to look beautiful. The way Carnival decorates their ships for Christmas, it's awesome. You go and eat in the main dining room, and there's Christmas music playing. And I'm not talking about... It's more instrumental, and it's not some of the old Christmas music, which I like. But so for some people at dinner, it would get on their nerves. But you're going to have a blast. You really will. Trend Breeze in 11 days. Trend, that's, of course, the ship that the cruise I'm going on. So we're going to be on there together October the 21st. We're excited. And I'm ready to cruise. I am. I really, really am. Let me ask you real quick. If you have not liked this video yet, please, it helps us on YouTube. Everything I watch, it says, hey, the best way to get likes on your video is to ask your viewers to like it. So please, like the video. The YouTube algorithm will help put this video in front of other people who are looking for something to watch right now. And let me invite you, if you're not an Islander and you have not subscribed to Island Time, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you here. Charles is cruising this coming year, November the 6th through the 13th. I know it's going to be a blast right there. And there's Robin. Looky there, Robin and JB, some of our original Islanders. Robin and JB were really the first people that we met in person when we started Island Time, and we went to see the Mardi Gras roll in for the first time to U.S. port. Robin and JB were there, the first ones we ever met. The grandkids just left. She said, sorry we're late. Mardi Gras this Saturday. Your thoughts on the offers? Offers newbies are getting free drinks everywhere, $500 fun play in the casino, $25 per person for a balcony. Yeah, wowzers indeed. Robin and JB cruise often, almost monthly. And they had some friends go, and their friends got a deal, didn't spend much money, and Robin kind of did some investigative reporting. She cruises with Carnival all the time, and the casino department did share, and I saw this somewhere else as well, for new cruisers. And it doesn't have to be your first cruise, but first and second, maybe third, but first and second for sure. Carnival's offering just insane prices once you get back home. You have to go on your cruise. You can play in the casino a little bit. It does not have to be much at all. Trust me. We're not talking about hundreds of dollars. We're talking like $100 maybe. But once you get back home, because of the demand, Carnival is offering crazy good deals right now. As Robin mentioned, free drinks everywhere. Not drinks on us in the casino. They're basically talking cheers. Drinks everywhere. $500 to play in the casino. And $25 cruise rate for a balcony. It's insane. It really is. I'd be going. Jamie, Breeze on the 16th. Dream, November the 20th. Jamie, maybe we can see each other. We need a message on Facebook. Say hello as you're getting off the Breeze the 16th. I hope you leave some fun on board. That way when I get on the 21st, there's still some fun there. I'd love to say hello to you, though. Rhonda, Thanksgiving week on the Dream with my sister. We have several Islanders cruising Thanksgiving week. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Thanksgiving week is one of my favorite days to cruise. And one of my favorite things, too, about cruising Thanksgiving, if you go out of New Orleans, if you go out of Galveston, it's usually cooler. It's not, well, I don't want to say it's not cold because we've gone before and the temperature be in the 40s when you board. But if it's in the 50s, mid-50s, my favorite thing to do is to get through everything, get on the ship, get your muster drill done, and sit in that hot tub, and it's in the 50s. I'll sit in that hot tub the entire first day. But things do warm up quickly. The first day at sea, it is warmer, but then, of course, once you get to your ports, you're wishing it was cooler. Looky there, there's Bobby. Hey, Bobby, I hope that you're doing well. I hope your family's doing well. I know we got to talk some this week. I hope you're doing well. I really do. Mima, November the 5th. That's great. Rodney, Magic on November the 6th, and the Magic for 8 days. Those 8-day cruises are awesome. They really are. If you haven't taken an 8-day, do it. Charlie's World, we would love to take longer cruises, just not conducive to our work schedules. I absolutely understand. That's sometimes I'm in the same boat or ship. SCT Adventures. We have the Valor booked 11:25 and the Sunrise 12:13. We can't wait to vlog for both. It's awesome. It's awesome to. I love one of my favorite things about Island Time. I love helping others. I do it with all my capacity, but then to be on a ship and to be able to push that button and go live, and then others say, "Hey, oh my gosh, I needed this today. I'm having a rough day," or "Hey, I haven't been on a ship in 2 years." I love to be able to do that. Say, what do you want to see? And literally, I will walk to whatever they want to see. Take me to Alchemy. I want to be right on the Lido deck right now. I'll take you there. And I'm telling you, in 11 days, I'm going live as long as the internet is good. Vista, in July, we had some issues. They straightened them up, though, halfway through the week because the Vista just returned, July the 3rd. But we will go live, and literally, if you tell me, hey, I want to go to that aft Lido, to the pool, I want to take you there. Hey, I want to see how big the pizza line is right now. I'll take you there as long as the internet does what it's supposed to do. I got to climb those stairs, though. The elevator doesn't work. You'll lose your signal. So here we go. Rita, December the 12th, Dream out of Galveston. Love the Dream. The Dream has my favorite spa. If you don't have a spa room, look at a spa room. You might upgrade, or you can buy the package, the spa package. But the Dream Spa is awesome. Here's Bobby here. Hope Mardi Gras stays with Port Canaveral for a long time. If it goes, wonder if we will get another Mardi Gras class ship. You may be saying, Bobby, what are you talking about? We had some huge news this week. It's investigative. It's staying up to date. It really is. We had it in one of our videos, but I'll share it here. If you did not see it on one of our videos, listen to this. We've hinted at this for weeks. We've hinted at this. A question to John Hild on Facebook said, John, do you happen to know where the Vista is going after October of 2023? We're talking 2 years. She's not available online. You can't book her after October 2023. John said, responded to Michael Wagner, who, by the way, is an Islander. John Hild said, hello, I do know it, but I'm not able to share this just yet because we will be talking about this in the next few weeks. Exciting times. Thank you, Michael. We can't wait to see you, and I'm here if you need anything. That's what Bobby is talking about. That's what Bobby is referencing. The Vista's going to leave Galveston, where she's been for several years now and done an awesome job catering the guests who drive and fly there. But she's leaving. And here at Island Time, we've done our reporting. We've talked about the Port of Galveston. We have friends that work at the port, keep us updated. If you Google Port of Galveston, LNG, the Port of Galveston now has power or has the ability to refuel ships using LNG. Now, why is that important, you ask? Here's why it's important, because the Carnival, well, it's not called the Carnival Mardi Gras, it's just called the Mardi Gras, as the original was. The Mardi Gras and her sister ships, the Celebration, which will be here next summer, and the third ship, which is yet to be named, are all powered by LNG. We reported that 6 or 8 weeks ago. Now, all of a sudden, we see that the Vista is going to leave Galveston in 2 years. And Galveston's one of the hottest markets Carnival has. Look at what's currently there. The Vista's operating there. The Breeze, which is a huge ship, is operating there. And the Dream, another huge ship operating there. Thousands of rooms, of beds every single week. They're going to replace the Vista, and it's not going to be with a small ship. It's going to be, I can almost bet, okay? It's going to be a Mardi Gras class ship. Will it be the Mardi Gras herself? Not sure about that. A lot of people want her to go to New Orleans. The demand isn't there to fill that ship every week. The Dream used to be there. They sent the Dream to Galveston, and now there's smaller ships in New Orleans. I don't know if it's going to be the Mardi Gras, but it's going to be a Mardi Gras class ship. I can almost guarantee it. Okay, that's what we do here. We try to let's unravel everything and see what we've got. So we're excited about that. Nadine, wish I could get those $10 to $25 cruises. I know what you mean. I think, honestly, and I usually get really, really good deals with Carnival, but I have so many cruises booked the rest of this year and into 2022 that I don't think they're giving me the offers. I haven't got any of these awesome offers besides my PVP will call me and say, can you leave this Saturday on the Vista? Can you leave Sunday on the Panorama? But I don't have this offer where I can look at all these cruises for several weeks. And I think it's because I have cruises booked. So you're welcome, Rodney, about that. I'm catching up here. Charlie's World, we're cruising Halloween on the Magic with a free cabin offer and free drink casino. 6 days, look at that. I love it, Charlie, I do. Jamie, yes, Cookie, it is the 16th, and I thought it was. I thought it was, and it is. Yep. Let me scroll back up here. Boy, I am behind. Here we go. Come on, come on. I'm trying. I've lost my spot. Here it is. Aaron, cruise director, exactly right. And Aaron has created a TikTok account, and she posted yesterday or today, I believe. She's on board right now. She's mentoring and training with Cookie, so she will be ready to go on the 21st, and we'll break her in. We'll have lots of fun with her. I promise you that. Mary, the dream of November. That's great to hear, Mary. David, I just paid off my cruise on March 26th next year. My first 8 day to the Eastern Caribbean. David, you're going to love that. You absolutely will, and it's paid off. I know that feels good. Peggy's selling Royal Caribbean Liberty in February. I need to get on the Liberty in Galveston there. It's a goal for 2022 to sell the Liberty for sure. Charlie's World, we do the 4 and 5 day that leave Thursday. And yes, it's a long weekend. Exactly right. I like that. Ron is here. Ron, I have 4 cruises booked before January the 22nd. Mardi Gras back-to-back. That will be awesome. And Dream back-to-back. Ron, you've got it going. I like that. The back-to-back. We just can't do that. That's a bucket list for me. But with work, I just can't do it. I'm hoping in the years ahead. Amanda being a teacher, we'd have to do it back-to-back in the summer. It'd be expensive, but it would be worth it. Angela is here. I finally made it. Hello, Angela. We just got back from Carnival Sunrise on Tuesday. First cruise ever, and I'm working on planning the next one already. Fabulous. I'm hooked. Angela, I'm glad you liked it. I know that we've been talking back and forth, and other Islanders. I'm glad you had a fun time on the Sunrise, and I'm sorry, but you're hooked. I'm telling you, it could be an addiction. I'm telling you now. David, it's 4.5 hour drive for me. That's nothing. I just drove 2.5 hours today from Maine. I know, David, you do drive a lot. You really do. Gail, 4 cruises booked. Valor, December, Elation, February. Royal Caribbean, Harmony of the Seas. Woo, I like that. And Enchantment of the Seas. Wow, oh my gosh. You're going to be busy. You are. That's going to be awesome, Gail. You're going to have a item line in your budget for cruising. We do, literally. Amanda and I, we do. Charlie's World, we are looking at the Valor for Thanksgiving. It leaves on Thanksgiving and returns on Monday. That's a possibility right there. That really is a possibility. You have to work with Amanda, though, and see if she can miss. She's not allowed to take the day before or after a holiday with school, but we could try it. Lynn, my kids, adults, will not let me cruise Thanksgiving. I know what you mean. Patricia, here's a question. I leave in 34 days on Norwegian Escape. Wow, November 13th. Oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome. Out of Port Canaveral, I don't see anything about a test selling. Are they still doing test cruises? They are. The industry as a whole, they're still doing test cruises, but it's not to the level that it was earlier in the summer and the late summer, because a lot of the capacity, the ships for the industry, really, not just Norwegian, but Carnival and Royal Caribbean, they've returned. And those ships that have not returned yet, it's because the cruise line does not want them to return for whatever reason. It's probably capacity levels. Could be staffing issues. But the Escape will be ready to go. You're not going to have any issues there. And it's going to be interesting to see what the CDC has to say about test sailings as well. We're holding on. The no sell order, don't say that. The conditional sell order expires November 1st. I expect we hear something from the CDC at the very end of the month, and it will address test sailings as well. The rumor is test sailings are going away because the industry has adopted this 95% vaccinated, passenger capacity. And so we'll see if cruise lines are still able to test cruise, but because it has slowed down, we don't know if it's going to continue or not, so we'll see. Kimberly, I just got off the Vista Saturday with the $50 balcony, now going on the Sunrise first week of November. That's going to be awesome. I hope you had an amazing cruise. Kimberly, what was your capacity, if you don't mind me asking? I heard it was like 55% last week, so let me know about that. John, going next Saturday on the Glory, hallelujah. That's going to be fun. Right there in New Orleans, she's back. Robin, of course, look at this, 10-16 Mardi Gras, 11-14 Pride. I've never gone on the Pride, I always wanted to. And 12-4 Magic, we love cruising. And they are, Robin and JB, they're Islanders. They are. They've been so kind to us since we started in late May. Can you believe that? Mima has 7 cruises booked through next year. Again, get that line item in your budget. Charlie's World, we are only 4 hours away from Mobile, 5.5 from Jacksonville. They're pretty much only do 4 and 5 day sailings. That is true. Absolutely. Charles, our first cruise in 4.5 years was Freedom, now Vista. Charles, what do you think? How has it changed in 4.5 years? Let us know. We would like to see you on the Dream for Thanksgiving. We'll see that date, Patty. We'll see what they've got for sure. Ann's going on the Breeze and the Freedom next year. Evelyn, hello from Oregon. Hello. Those Oregon Ducks are still playing well. May I ask who is your travel agent? I'm looking for a travel agent. Thank you. For Carnival Cruise Line, I use a PVP. Her name is Tracy Conley, and her extension is 85162. If someone wants to type that in the chat, 85162. I get nothing for referring people besides the feeling that I know you're going to be happy with her. I've used her she's been there 8 years. I was one of her first customers. JB and Robin and several other Islanders have moved for whatever reason. Their PVP may be left or whatever the reason is. Tracy Conley will take care of you. I promise. She's done me so good over the years. That's who I use with Carnival. With others, I haven't found one. I usually book myself. I would love to find somebody. I need a Royal Caribbean contact really bad. I would also like a celebrity contact. If anybody has one, please share it. Edward, Alaska Cruise. Let's see. Scroll back up. It jumps around here. Let's see. Here we go. Alaska Cruise question, should I choose small Norwegian gem? We'll go to Glacier Bay, oh my gosh, or other big cruise ship without. Honestly, I would go, when you go to Alaska, a lot of times it's for the experience, not necessarily for the ship itself. And I'm opposite. Caribbean, I will book for a ship. I've been to those ports so many times, and sometimes we stay on board, so I book for the ship. Alaska's the opposite for me. I'll book for the experience. I'll book for where it's going. I will take a smaller ship, if it can go to Glacier Bay, of course, instead of a bigger ship. So, Edward, I would probably go with Norwegian. I would. Don't do that because I said it, but hopefully you find my logic there, that when you go to Alaska, you're going for that experience and for that sightseeing. So, David, I need to subscribe to Island Time. If you have not, David, I'm going to be upset with you. And if you are watching and you're not a subscriber, please do so. I have a goal, and hopefully I can reach it. We're going to see if we can with subscriptions. I just want to help as many people as I can. Angela, thank you for reminding others to hit that like button if you have not yet. Robin, oh my God, it was 94 here today in Florida. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely insane. 94 this time of year. Lynn has a question. Can you still go to the aquarium at Atlantis? Lynn, I'm not 100% sure about the aquarium. Atlantis is selling their one-day passes. I know that for sure. I would assume you could. If you can go to Atlantis, I would assume that you would have free access, right? You're paying for it. I'll try to find out, but I think that answer is yes. And Derek, what excursions are y'all going on in Cozumel? We've been to Cozumel a lot of times. We've done several different excursions, and I'm looking up this email address. Cozumel Sailing. Here we go. There's a lady who used to live in the United States. She moved to Cozumel, and I'm trying to find. I have to find her contact. I think this is it. Hang on just a second. Let's see. I'll find her contact. But a lot of times we go out on it's a 6-hour excursion. It's a sailboat. You pick what XM radio station you want to listen to. Mine is No Shoes Radio. It's Kenny Chesney's radio station. It's all inclusive, all you can eat and drink. They have guacamole, pico de gallo when you get on. When you leave, they deep sea fish, whatever fish they catch, they cook, and you have fish tacos, chicken tacos, steak tacos, and the service is awesome. The max number of people they take is 8, but some people I know don't like this because you've been on a ship. You've been on your cruise ship the whole time. A lot of people don't like to jump to a ship and spend their day on a boat. So I can get that contact. That's what I love to do. Also, Mr. Sanchos, we've been there several times, and we've got our money's worth. I'll say that much. We've gone and had too much. But that's what we do in Cozumel, most definitely. If you need other suggestions, let me know. We've been there a lot of times. Jamie, I need to cruise Vista before she leaves. Never sailed that class. It was the first time we sailed that class in July. We absolutely loved it. We did. And I hate to see her leave, but I think we're going to get something that's even bigger. So let's try it out. Yep. David, all the new ships go to Florida first, so Mardi Gras. That makes sense. And that would be my logic. My guess, I should say. That would be my guess, is that it's going to be Mardi Gras. But we'll see. We will see. Let's see. Jamie, they're giving the better offer for the ones that have not cruised in a while to entice them. Yep. Jamie, I agree. Mary, being at red level on Carnival, I received free interior room voucher. I use this to book 35 days worth of cruising. I love it, Mary. That is awesome. Congratulations for that, and enjoy every single one of those 35 days. You're going to turn gold, and you're going to get to the platinum level very, very soon. David, thank you very much for the reminder to hit that like button. I appreciate that so much. Jamie, thank you for that. 55 more days. Let's see. Catching up here. And it just jumped on me. Here we go. Charlie's World, we are gold, and my hubby got the $10, $25 deals and a free cabin. I got nothing. We both play casinos, so I think it was totally random. It may have been, but the awesome thing is one of you got it. As long as one person gets it, you can book it. That's okay. It is. Rodney, do they still do the behind-the-scenes tour on any of the ships? I haven't seen it in a long time. They have not. They have not restarted it yet. They will, but there's all kinds of rules and regulations from the CDC about what happens, of course, behind the curtain, we will say, and so they're trying to limit that access. But if you have not done the Behind the Fun tour yet, do so when it starts back up. It's like $100. It's offered usually on the last sea day. It's absolutely worth it. You get to go to the storage areas, the freezer. You get to see where they house all the food, the beer, the alcohol. You get to go to the bridge, the engine room, totally with the galley. It's totally worth it for sure. Yeah. Rodney, do they still? That's what okay. Kimberly, I think 50 to 60% was told. That's what I heard too, Kimberly. I heard it was 55. Vista last week is 55%. So that's just crazy to even think about. 55%. You've almost got a private yacht. You do. Almost a private yacht. Here we go. Davis, question. I want to do my first cruise with Royal next year at Harmony. I'm fully vaccinated. Do you believe Royal and more cruise lines will become vaccinated only? No exemptions. Interesting question, Davis. Carnival had an interesting announcement this past week, and it said this, and I'm thinking in my head because I want to think how to phrase it. They're not saying no exemptions yet. What they did say is we're not taking exemptions right now for 2022. So if you have a cruise booked, we're cruising in March. That's our first 2022 cruise right now. We'll see if we can squeeze something in January. But in March, we're supposed to take my 2 boys. One's 5, one's 2. If the vaccine is available to 5 through 12-year-olds, which everyone says it's supposed to be soon, my 5-year-old could get vaccinated if that was a choice that we made, but my 2-year-old, of course, could not. So we would need an exemption, and they're not taking them. Now, will they open them up later? Maybe. Will they only be open to children that are 5 well, I guess below the age of 5, and then everyone above 5 has to be vaccinated? I'm not sure. That's what Carnival has done. Royal Caribbean it looks like they're about to do the same thing. So we're going to see. We're going to see how exemptions go. Of course, Norwegian Cruise Line has gone 100% vaccination, and we'll see. We'll see. It's an odd time, please. It really is. Lynn, Tracy's extension is 85162. And sorry I don't have the 1-800 number memorized. But it's 85162. She's always treated me really, really nice. And Robin, there's Robin there. Contact Tracy Conley. You will love her. Derek gave us her info. Again, I'm not giving you that because I have something in the game. I have nothing financially in the game. I promise you, with everything I have. The only reason why I offer it is because I know how much she's taking care of us under various situations. Needed to move a cruise date. Needed to change a name. She's always taking care of us. So that's really, really good. And a priority boarding. Yep, priority boarding. I mentioned this in a video last week as well. So Royal Caribbean has brought back it's not their priority boarding, but it is their basically their faster to the fun program, which is a type of priority boarding. Royal Caribbean, they call it the key. Carnival calls it faster to the fun. It makes them thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a week. Faster to the fun is not back yet, but I do expect it to be announced to be back very, very soon because Royal Caribbean brought back theirs. And if there's anything we've learned in this cruise restart, is that cruise lines they're aligned with each other. And what one cruise line is doing, they're all doing. They speak to each other probably more than ever, which is probably a good thing. But a lot of the protocols and practices that we're seeing on board, they're the same across all the ships. And so now that kind of Royal Caribbean has cracked this, bringing back their key program, I could see Carnival bringing back faster to the fun, and I hope very, very soon they bring back priority boarding, especially to diamonds. If you're a diamond, you should be boarding first. Right now, Sweet Guests do, and then they start with the zones. Diamond should for sure. Of course, Platinum has priority boarding as well, but hopefully that's back very, very soon. I really do hope that it is. Let's see. Rhonda Kelly Brewer Travel. She is in Northwest Arkansas. She is great. I haven't heard of Kelly Brewer. I need to look her up with Brewer Travel. Okay. We love Northwest Arkansas. We're up there all the time as well. Mima's here. I don't think Royal will do Vax only cruising because it would leave out all the kids under the age of 12, and Royal is so family friendly. We'll see if 5 to 12 passes. That's what we're looking at here. Edward, thank you for your suggestion for Alaska. I will take your suggestion. Norwegian Gem has 2 itineraries. One is to Icy Strait Point. The other one is to go to Glacier Bay. Which one you suggest? You can't lose with either one of them, honestly. Glacier Bay. I think the broader group would probably say Glacier Bay, but I would go with either. Trust me. Tran, thank you so much. A super chat there from Tran. I appreciate that. Just in case I miss you at Red Frog Pub on Embarkation Day, have a drink on me. Tran, that will buy me almost a fish bowl. $10. It's half price. I hope to see you there. I really, really do. If I don't see you there, I'll see you sometime during the cruise. But I hope to see you there, and that will buy me my fish bowl. The blue drink, whatever it is, it's got the blue curacao. That's the one I want. I want to hold it like this, I guess. It's a fish bowl. Oh, goodness. Sherry Clifford with Royal Caribbean. Charlie's World, thank you for that. I need that. I'm going to go back after this is done and write that down. I use Kelly Brewer with Brewer Travel. She books all cruise lines, is very honest and dependable. I'm going to look her up. I know she was mentioned. Rhonda mentioned her as well, so I need to look her up. It's 2 Islanders. Have you heard anything about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine getting a booster, David? I'll tell you, I'm transparent. I have Johnson & Johnson, and they did submit something formally to the FDA for booster shots, but of course we've seen the FDA recommend boosters for certain groups of people, so I figure that's what it's going to be as well. Let's see. Yep, Robin mentions Carnival targeting newbies. It's interesting. It really is. Michael, please everyone hit the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. I want to tell you what I did this week too before we get toward the very end here. I've shared my check-in tip many times on these live videos, and so many of you have asked me on Facebook, hey, what exactly is the tip? And I would try to go back and find it, but you can imagine hour-long videos. It takes me time to find it. So I finally, if you look at the YouTube channel, look at my page, I have created, basically, I had to check into the breeze last week. So when I checked in at 11 o'clock Central Time, I recorded it on my screen and showed you live my trick to check in early and to get that coveted 10:30 to 11 o'clock check-in time with Zone A01. Now, I check in 16 days before because I'm platinum. But I know that I shared this with other people. They checked in 14 days before. They still got 10:30 to 11 o'clock, and they got Zone A01, A02, A03. It depends how fast you are, okay? But I did finally record that video. I know that it has helped so many of you. And it's something small. I know it's small. I posted it to the Facebook group for the October 21st group that's going on the breeze, and many people used it. And then I had a few people say, "Why are you doing that? That's that's so nitpicky. It's so small in the big picture." Some of us love cruising, and any little tip or trick, that's it's fun. It's part of the experience. It's fun to know, as I'm sitting here right now, that in 11 days I will be in the first group of people besides Sweet Guest that get to board the breeze. And so I've shared that tip and trick. Now I've got it recorded. All I ask of you is that you get that video and you send it in your Facebook groups that you're a part of weekly. Before you check in, send it. There's enough spots for your Facebook group. I know there's usually 300 or 400 people in your Facebook groups. Sometimes there's 6 or 8. There's still enough for everyone in that group to get A01, A02. So there you go, right there. Davis, will you be selling the NCL Prima, or do you have any updates on that ship? I want to do that ship so bad. It looks beautiful. It is on time. I was just looking at the Prima last week. It is on time. Everything's looking good. I don't have a sailing book yet, but I do want to go on her, and I do want to try Virgin Voyages. The Scarlet Lady, she's cruising out of Miami now, and it's been interesting because Virgin Voyages, they were saying for months and months and months, no buffets. We're changing the way you cruise. We don't do buffets. We're more formal than that. And then you look at it, and it's a non-traditional buffet. It's there's a food station here on Lido and a food station there, and the salads over here, and the meat Italians over there, seafood's over there. So it's not like one big buffet, but they're basically buffets. So that's just been something funny in the cruise industry that they said no buffets with us, and then there they are. So it is. David, let me know how it goes. Hopefully it works for you. The breeze of 30th, sweet. Lynn, have you have to get there in time for happy hour? I think it lasts until, it depends on the ship, but usually like until 2 or 2:30. Usually it's half price. So and the happy hour is different per ship as well, as far as what is on happy hour. So Royal Caribbean has 4 mega ships now. I want we're jumping. I want my parents to Royal Caribbean mega ship for once in a lifetime trip. Which do you suggest? All of them are awesome. Of course, the Odyssey just coming out. There's a new one that's going to be even bigger than that. I've always loved the Oasis because she was the kind of the first mega ship, the first one that you thought, oh my God, this is just beyond cruising. But Galveston is about to get one of those larger ships. So if you live near Galveston, the Lure's coming. It's a new cruise terminal. You remind me where you live, but that may be an option you take. But the Oasis is just classic. And even though she's several years old now, they keep her classic because she's iconic. She across the cruise industry, even for those that do not sell Royal Caribbean, they can see the Oasis of the Seas at a port, and you stand there in awe, honestly, because of it. Michael, I will keep them coming. That's what I try to do for sure. Lynn, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that so much. and I will take you up on that offer. Matter of fact, that's an instruction right there. I'm married. I know what an instruction is. Have a drink on me. That's an instruction. I will do that, Lynn. I will have a drink on you. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, David, we need to plan a Virgin Voyage cruise just to do it. Yep. Lynn, thank you. 2:30 on the Breeze. So hopefully I can get on board. Lynn, do you remember if it starts at noon? Some start at noon. Some start right when you board. I hope it starts when we board, but thank you for that 2:30. David, yes, I was on the Breeze in August for a 4-day, which was originally supposed to be on the Adventure this season, 29th, but it got canceled, so I switched to the Breeze and saved a vacation. Tip has worked for me twice so far. 801 says Rodney. I'll take it every day. Listen, I had somebody upset with me, guys. You would not believe it. They did the trick, and they have 2 cabins, and for one reason or another, it put like zone 802 for one of their cabins and zone 803 for their other cabin, and they were not happy with me. I don't know what it is in their system. They were able to call and get it fixed, but they claimed it was because you skipped everything and it separated them. But I promise I've had hundreds of people use this trick, tell me it works. It's worked for me for years. I used the trick for years before I shared it. I used it for like 5, 6, 7 years. And then finally, Island Time was created, and it's one of the first things I shared. So, yeah. Lynn, 12 to 2:30. I can do a lot of damage from 12 to 2:30. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, so we've got everything covered. I had the game plan. We were so busy, and it's so important for me to try to address everybody, and I was able to do that at least. Wow, an hour flew by. It really did. I'm going to keep everyone updated this week on cruise news. Also, what we're doing as we get closer to my cruise in 11 days. Keep you posted on Southwest Airlines. I'll go live at the airport. I'll go live at Harbor House. We're staying at Harbor House the night before. It's going to be fun. It really is. For all of you who have joined, thank you so much. I hope that you have a fantastic week. All of you who have given super chats, it means the world to me. It helps us, especially helps me at a time when we spend money to do what we do. I'll be honest with you. And the return is not great. I'm not doing this for the money, I can tell you that. Thank you so much. It means the world to us. David, have a good week. All of you have a great week. We will talk to you. Always interact on our YouTube comments and on our Facebook page. We will always be here. Robin again confirms that the trick works. The trick works. Everyone, God bless you. God bless you. Have a great night and an awesome week. We will talk to you soon.